What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of More Shenanigans. This time we are going to continue our V6 project. In the past couple episodes I've been trying to get this thing to run right, but it keeps fighting me. But I think it's time to take a break from that headache and start making progress with our V6 no prep car project. So I think what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna get the J35 and I'm gonna take it off the engine stand, put it on the ground so I can actually get the engine out of the CL that's outside, and we can prepare that engine to swap it in the coupe. So to go along with the CL engine, I have this TL 6-speed transmission that I'm gonna use, and here's the coupe. It's been sitting here for a couple of weeks since it stopped working. I didn't really started to troubleshooting or anything like that because I noticed something wrong with the transmission down there, and the transmission case is broken. So the whole swap has to come out. So I didn't really bother on troubleshooting it, but I think it's time we start working on it. But before I start ripping this thing apart, I want to go ahead and take the swap out of the CL. Since the CL is a manual, it has a manual ECU with a manual harness, so it should be what they call a true manual swap. So it should fix a lot of the issues, and it should let us use the full power of the engine. So I definitely gotta go back inside and organize some things, because right now I don't really have room and both of the swaps have to come out. So I want to go inside, organize some things, move some engines, and get everything ready to pull everything out of the CL first and then pull everything out of the coupe. So now that I started to make room here, I empty some shells. I think we're ready to start taking the CL apart. So now let's go ahead and take it apart. So here we are. I'm working around getting the harness out. I'm doing my best to keep it intact, not damage it, because I'm gonna try to use it with the ECU. I think I'm gonna completely get rid of the power steering on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these plugs of the transmission. And after I'm done with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove the intake so I can completely pull the harness out. So making some good progress so far, removing stuff, taking my time so I don't break stuff. The sun is going down, but I'm gonna work as much as I can till I run out of light. That's a lot of oil. Well, I don't think I like what I'm seeing. There's like pools of oil in there. So I think this is where I'm gonna stop for today. I got the harness halfway done. I still gotta go around and remove a couple things, but I got a pretty good game plan that next time I'm out here, I'm gonna be really close to pulling this off. So it's already day 2 of this madness. Let's go ahead and finish this thing out, or at least try. Now is this fucking thing. So very dark out here. I reached a stopping point and I completely got the harness out. It's still sitting on the engine because I gotta go behind there on the firewall and get it from the inside. But over here, it's all ready to come out. And here we have the brains of the CL. We have the true manual ECU. I'm thinking I want to run it in the coupe, but at the same time I really want to get a fuel tank. So now that I got the ECU out, I think the harness is ready to come out completely. So down in there is where the ECU was. At the bottom of the console, between the feet back there, here's the harness. I think it's ready to come out now. So what I'm thinking right now is the harness has only 2 plugs that go to the ECU, and then there's this other plug over here that goes inside the car, probably runs to the dash and a lot of other stuff. So I'm debating, I don't know if I gotta pull that one out also to be able to make it all work, or just doing this one will be okay. I don't know, we'll see. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's go. So let's go ahead and pull the harness out. Let's go. So here we have our engine harness complete. I was able to get it out successfully. I didn't break anything, so I'm really proud of that. So here are some other random items that I pulled out of the car. And if any of you guys have a CL Type S and is in need of rear taillights or a spoiler, let me know. Hit me up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and if you show me you're a subscriber, I'll send them to you for free. So not a sponsored video, but I really want to recommend this product to you guys. I was using this to take apart the engine harness and loosen the connectors and all that stuff, and I attribute not breaking anything in part mostly to this right here. It was golden to getting that harness out without breaking anything. So it's already another day. I went ahead and started to get the axles out. This one is the driver's side. Now I need to get the passenger side out. But when I come in here, come to find out that the axle is broken and it's stuck in here. This one is stuck. It doesn't move anywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna try to get the half shaft out, and then I can just leave this piece in here. This is broken. I'm not really gonna use that, so but I really want the half shaft for sure. So here's the half shaft. I was able to get it out successfully. I got some of the exhaust out that I'm gonna cut a piece and perhaps use the rest. So I think at this point I'm ready to hook up the engine to the hoist and start taking the engine mounts out, and we should be able to pull this thing right out. Esa es la bobadorita, te lo estoy diciendo, esa es la bobadorita. Te le pegó, se pegó. Brrr. So it's been a couple days, but I think it's finally ready to come out. Ooh, let's go. So there we have it, guys. The J32 and the 6B are out. I think this is like day 4 of being out here, but here we are. Looks good. I don't see anything obviously wrong, but you never know. I might have to get some other things like the shifter cables and some other stuff, But for the most part, the main components are out. Don't do that. Ah, fuck, bro. Oh, my fucking God. Ah. Ah. No. No. What the fuck? Oh my God, dude. Are you fucking serious, bro? Oh my God, dude. No! So the swap is completely out. I just gotta get the shifter cables along with the shifter in the inside. I might have to get some other wires to make the ECU work, but I think that's about it over here. Oh, I definitely need to get the clutch slave. So that's all the CO wrote. Rest in peace. So now that we got the swap out of the CO, I'm gonna go ahead and find the time where I can pull everything out of the coupe, and then we're gonna start working on getting the coupe ready. I want to do some body work. I want to paint the engine bay, do some things so it looks a little bit nicer. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get the J32 on the stand, and I'm gonna start prepping it, getting it all nice and dressed. I'm gonna paint the valve covers. I'm gonna do some timing components, most likely a new timing belt, tensioner, all that good stuff. I'm gonna do an EGR delete and a couple more other things I want to do with it. Then after I'm done refreshing it and getting it all ready, we're gonna go ahead and drop this engine in the coupe. So I think that's as far as we're gonna go in this video. I hope everyone have a fantastic time. Stay tuned for the J32 madness, and I'll see you guys on the next one.